Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, August 2nd, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Happy Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I did get to the Balloon Fest, and it was pretty much a bust early on. We bailed on that. We spent the day in St. Michael's and swung by for the Balloon Glow at about 8:30 on Saturday night, and that was really very cool. But the festival itself was a bunch of nothing, just so you know for next year. But now it is Monday and a new month, so let's get into the news, shall we? The first story came in from the police just after the DNB released on Friday, but early Friday morning, the Anne Arundel County Police responded to a shots fired call on Woodhill Drive in Glen Burnie. Police found spent shell casings, and a short time later, a man showed up at a local hospital with a gunshot wound. Apparently, the two unknown suspects approached the victim and a passenger in his car and tried to steal the car. When they drove away, the suspects fired at their car, striking the driver. The passenger was uninjured. There is no description of the suspects, and if there is any good news in this story, the injuries to the driver were not serious. On Saturday, just before midnight, a 57-year-old Annapolis man was walking near the intersection of Mayo Road and Crane Highway in Glen Burnie when he was struck by a vehicle. He was taken to the Shock Trauma Center and is in critical condition. Police have not released his name yet, as they are attempting to locate family or next of kin. They do believe the accident was pedestrian error, as he was walking in the center of the roadway and wearing dark, non-reflective clothing. I have an update on a story that we reported last week about the stabbing death of the woman in Tracys Landing, and I did not see this one coming at all, but police have charged her 23-year-old son with the murder. He was found in Leesburg with her car, and according to Leesburg police, he had lacerations on his hands that he couldn't explain. Ultimately, his DNA was found on the knife along with his mother's. He's currently in Virginia awaiting extradition to Anne Arundel County. And that one, wow. In some COVID news, Lily Price at the Capitol broke a story about Dock Street Bar and Grill. They have filed a suit against the city asking for a temporary restraining order and injunction because an employee of the city told them that they would have to remove their outdoor tent and scale back their outdoor dining. This despite the reprieve that the council voted on last week. Dock Street says they have been targeted unfairly, and this is quickly moving through the courts, and we'll be following this, as this is very similar to an issue with Davis's in Eastport. But timing will be critical because, and I'm not sure what this may mean for businesses, but County Executive Pittman is holding a press conference later this morning at 10 a.m. at People's Park on Calvert Street to announce new vaccination and mask requirements. I suspect he may implement an indoor mask mandate due to the Delta variant surge. Maryland's numbers are surging as well, and I have heard that Governor Hogan will be holding a press conference later this week to address that surge. Not sure what he may be thinking. He is in a very weird place for sure, very political. So stay tuned on both of those. And I hate to keep harping on the COVID, and today seems like it's a really bunch of bad news in general, but more help is on the way for both landlords if your tenants are behind and renters if you are behind in your rent. If you go to consumerfinance.gov/renthelp, again, consumerfinance.gov/renthelp. That is a central location to get you the help you need for rent, utilities, and other housing costs. There is more money available. There is a lot of help in there for you. Generally, you are going to need to prove a COVID-related hardship that caused you to fall behind, just so you know. All right, and to end on some better news, Saturday at 2 p.m., you want to head to City Dock if you possibly can and be one of the first to see a new stamp of our very own Thomas Point Shoal Lighthouse. Not only see the stamp, but you can get your own stamp. The USPS is commemorating the lighthouse and releasing it on Saturday with a short half-hour ceremony, so it's not a very long one. And you can literally be one of the first to get that stamp along with a special day of issue cancellation from a pop-up post office that they're going to be bringing to City Dock just for that. Again, this is Saturday at 2 p.m. for about 30 minutes, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see, and always good to see Thomas Point Lighthouse in the news. Finally, I hope you caught the local business spotlight we dropped on Saturday. Steve from Transworld Business Advisors was there, so if you are looking to buy or sell a business, there you go. Up this Saturday, we chat again with Joe Barson from Citizen Pride about the changes in the creative arena, and he actually tries to explain NFPs to me unsuccessfully because I'm kind of dense when it comes to that. Remember, these business spotlights do drop at noon every Saturday, and we are always on the lookout for new ones to spotlight. So if you know any business, put us in touch or put them in touch with us. There is no cost to the business, and we love speaking with them all. All right, that is it for the news today. But first, a quick thank you to our 4 sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and Rehab to Perform, and MacMedics. Alrighty, it is Monday, so normally we would have Ann Alsina from Covington Alsina here with your Monday Money Report, but she is on a well-deserved vacation this week, and she said she wanted to do it from afar, but found out that the internet was non-existent, so that means she must be having a most excellent vacation. The best vacations are always the ones without internet. She will be back next Monday, but as always, we have George Young standing by from DCMD VA Weather. He's here with your locally forecast weather. All of that's coming up in just a bit.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX. which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at MacMedics.com.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit rehabtoperform.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMD VA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMD VA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMD VA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, August 2nd. Yesterday brought some much-needed rain after a nice day Saturday, and the week ahead looks pretty nice on the whole for the start of August, with some more rain chances as well. Look for sunny highs today in the low to mid-80s, followed by mixed skies tomorrow, and highs 80 to 85 degrees, with a very small chance of some PM showers, to be followed by more mixed skies in low to mid-80s Wednesday, before rain chances then go way up Wednesday night into Saturday, with highs in the 80s expected each day, with a return to then sunny 90s likely beginning on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMD VA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMD VA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com. so you can always stay weather informed.
Are you interested in an exciting career in one of the hottest industries of the next decade? At Solar Energy Services, we're currently hiring solar installers, crew leaders, service techs, and sales representatives with immediate needs in all categories. Are you feeling uninspired in your current job and want more meaningful work where you can make a positive impact every day? Do you like the idea of being part of the team that installs solar panels on residential rooftops, commercial rooftops, or ground-mounted arrays for entire communities to use? Or maybe you're a good troubleshooter and communicator who likes solving interesting technical problems. Whatever your preference, the upside of working in the solar industry is tremendous. Contact us today about joining a great company with a rewarding culture and an inspiring mission. Call us at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
I've always loved being a realtor because to me, it's more than a job. It's something that gives me an incredible sense of helping others. And this year in particular, when so many people we've helped had to move rather than wanted to move, it gave me an even greater sense of purpose. Whatever the reason for someone's move, from a career relocation to simply needing to downsize, it has truly been super rewarding and a privilege to be able to assist our clients through all the steps of their journeys. Though it hasn't always been easy, we've learned new ways of navigating the home buying and selling process. So whether you need to say goodbye to your current home or are looking for a new house to start the next chapter of your life in, the Kristi Neidhardt Team is here to work with you and for you, because truly we are all in this together.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.